So, today is my 3-year wedding anniversary, and I can without a doubt say that this has been hands down the most depressing, miserable, horrible 3 years of my life. I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married.
Well, I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life, like me, my kids, him. He goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck, but he works. That is all he does. I tried taking care of myself and went on a walk, but when I started realizing I hadn't heard from him, I'm calling and calling and calling and begging for the bare minimum of him to watch our daughter. Excuse my language. I'm just so upset. To watch our daughter, to cut up a watermelon, and to make dinner. I am 30 years old and I'm literally begging for the bare minimum every single day. I am a married single mom. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't work. But
There you go. Unbelievable. I love how she just downplays this guy's work. She's like, yeah, he works. Yeah, his job is hard, but my job is harder. Look, I have respect for stay-at-home moms. I'm sure it's a difficult gig. I'm sure it's not easy. However, I think it's kind of funny that we present this like being a stay-at-home mom as one of the hardest jobs in the world. I don't believe it. But we gas these women up who are stay-at-home moms, and they think that they are literally they're doing the hardest thing they could possibly ever encounter in their life. Being a stay-at-home mom, it's just like one of the hardest jobs. So she's downplaying this guy's job. She's like, yeah, he works. Yeah, he works, 80 hours. But, my job is a lot harder. I'm a stay-at-home mom, for Christ's sake. I need some help over here. This is so ridiculous.
the amount of weight I carry, I mean, I can tell you right now, the reason women stay in shit relationships is one, because they don't have the means to leave financially, like a house. Two, the idea of a family. I can tell you why I've stayed. Money. It's that simple. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
So she just outright, hey lady, you realize you put this on the internet. You realize this isn't like a video just saved to your camera roll. No, you published this. You're aware. She goes on here and she says, I hate my husband. He's incompetent. And then, also, by the way, the only reason I'm still with this loser is because of money.
He used to want me to be a stay-at-home mom. Now he just doesn't care because he doesn't care about anything.
And yeah, I know I can leave because trust me, I am leaving. But people can't just walk out and leave one day when you have kids and 12 years of life wrapped up together. You gotta have a plan. You can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan. I'm trying so hard not to be bitter, but
You suck.
I've just never disliked somebody so much that I should love. That
Holy
I just
shit.
don't. In sickness and health, better or worse, no. So destroy myself and my kids to keep a vow? Nope.
I'm just going to make a little update video because people have been asking. Ignore my stuffy voice. I have some kind of cold going on, like a head cold. But my husband left the night that I posted that original video.
Of course he did.
I can't remember the timeline. He had stayed here twice. One night that I was here because it was just late, and then another night why I didn't stay here. Other than that, he's been gone. I think he was here during the day once or twice while I wasn't here. He needs to get his stuff still. He hasn't did that.
Unbelievable. Holy shit. So many reasons. So she said So first she said she hates him, and then she said he's incompetent, and then she said the only reason she stays is because money. And then she also said, oh, but by the way, I can't just leave. I got to start preparing things. And then she says, but I am leaving. And then, I mean, she doesn't, to be fair, she doesn't really seem shocked. You know, she's kind of like, yeah. So what happened was he left and he's getting his shit. Yeah, no one's surprised here. And it seems like including her. She's just like, yeah, this is what it is. Tragic. And, you know, what's interesting is that like a woman who's angry with their husband, she used to just go to her friends and her family to express her dissatisfaction. But now she goes online to broadcast it to as many people as possible. And she also left it up for her husband to see as well. Like, what are you doing? You know, she wants to insult him and you know, make sure everyone knows about it. This behavior is absolutely grounds for divorce. And these women should be careful as well, because something like this is, I don't know if it's defamation necessarily, but some of them just go online thinking they can just say whatever the hell they want about these men. And some of them are going to find out that they are treading dangerously close to defamation territory. And this guy found this woman. He thought, oh, wow, she wears a cross necklace. She must be great. No. Nope. Think about it. The level of hate required to do this to your spouse, it's so strong that likely to never be reconciled. And also imagine how much hurt this would make a man feel, and betrayed as well. You know, he's out working to provide for his family so she can stay at home and be a stay-at-home wife and do apparently the world's most difficult job. And then meanwhile, she's telling the world he's incompetent and that she hates him and that she's preparing to leave him. And actually, the only reason she hasn't left yet is because money. It's ridiculous. And if you go online bashing your spouse, right, it's safe to assume that in-person bashing is happening as well. Probably worse. Yeah, probably worse. You just can't do this. You can't go online and talk about how much you hate your husband, insulting and degrading him publicly, and then be surprised if he leaves you. And like I said, she isn't surprised. She doesn't seem to be, at least. Yeah. This woman is a parasite. No doubt about it. And like ultimately, what did he do wrong? Held up his end of the deal, worked hard, as she said. She said, she you know, it's funny, she made a note that this guy actually, he works a lot. He works, yes, but he works a lot. And he works hard, and it's all he does. So he seems to be very focused on working and providing for his family. And like, yeah, of course he has to be, because in this climate, in this world, in this economy, whatever, it's very difficult for a family to live off of one income. And this guy's busting his ass to make it happen. And then he comes to find out he's got an ungrateful wife bashing him online. It's disgusting. And again, what did he do wrong exactly? Held up his end of the deal, did what he was supposed to be doing in this marriage here, in this dynamic. Clearly, you guys have established something. And he was holding up his end of the deal. Disgusting. She's a parasite.